Connected with this midbrain is our nervous system. And the parasympathetic nervous system is engaged when we're calm. This is our rest and digest. So when things are working well, our parasympathetic nervous system is engaged and we're able to physiologically feel that in our bodies. Our heart rate slows down, we're digesting our food well, we can manage our other body systems, and things are good. Things are good. But when we're under stress, the sympathetic nervous system kicks in sympathy with our environment, in response, direct response to that. And that's where we have this activation. Our pupils get smaller. Our whole body gathers itself for the fight or the flight or the freeze that it needs to do to keep itself safe. And so our heartbeat increases, feel butterflies in our tummies, we feel tense. I can feel it right now. And it's serving its evolutionary purpose to keep us alive for survival, but often the strategies that it sees us dropping into are maladaptive. It doesn't really work for those that are around us in the environment that we're in, the situation that we find ourselves in. So being able to regulate our nervous system in this way and to override the sympathetic nervous system is a really crucial skill that many of our kids need, that we need as well. The prefrontal cortex does all of this kind of stuff. It's able to regulate, it's able to make these decisions and determine where the real threat lies. Helps us communicate with each other, and I can, picking up some information from you, and you're picking up some information from me, and we're communicating with each other here. Yeah? Regulating our emotions, we're able to respond instead of react. This is where all of this stuff happens. We can't live in this space. We're not able to use these skills when our sympathetic nervous system is flooded. Yeah, it's called flipping our lid. Dan Siegel, who gave us these descriptions. Have you seen this before? The fifth model of the brain is a really useful way of thinking about it. Brain stem, our amygdala, our emotional center, the limbic system here represented by our thumb, and over the top of that, our prefrontal cortex that's in contact with our emotional center of the brain. It's keeping it regulated, yeah? And sometimes if things aren't working well, we can feel ourselves losing it. When things are really, really going badly for us, we flip our lid. And there's no communication between our upstairs brain and our downstairs brain. And this is when somebody else is having to do our thinking for us. And this is where we're having to be the prefrontal cortex for our children sometimes, in an empathic and emotionally connected way, not just this logical way. But I'll get to that in a moment. So strategies to keep our lids on are useful, and there are lots of different ways that we can do that as well.